About a month ago, I released a video talking about everything that I was told was going to come to Hasbro. We just got the Hasbro announcement, so let's see how much I actually did get right. Let me just go over like the things that I stated in my previous video that were going to happen. No random boosters or decks. Everything up to Unicorn Sting for Wave 1. Cobalt Drake in the Stadium set. Stadium set is going to be 1-to-1 with Takara Tomy, the stadium itself. Separate stadiums are going to be a little bit smaller, so the ones you just pick off the shelf for like $10 are going to be different. Hasbro exclusives are going to be a mix of original Hasbro blades and then existing TT blades, just recolored. And then the quality would be equal or better than TT. So the first thing that we got here is sort of just an announcement of what is going to be coming in the next couple of months. So the Beyblade X teasers, which is what we're going to be talking about today. For April, we're going to get a full anime trailer, so April is only in about a week or so, I mean, we could be seeing it very early on, but at the same time, who knows? Probably not. It's either going to be, in my opinion, I think mid to late month. May, we're going to get character intro videos, so hopefully they do like a TF2 Meet the Team thing. Probably not. And then June, we're going to get a How to Play Beyblade X series. The Beyblade X app is going to be a thing. I don't think we got to see exactly what it's like, but if anything, it's probably going to be a reskin of Burst app, which kind of makes sense, and it's even more evident so based on this. Take Beyblade skills to the next level and compete in digital battles. Parents, scan the code on the Beyblade X tops to battle in the Beyblade X app to unleash your top in a virtual battle with other players worldwide. Beyblade X toys with authentic Takara Tomy die-cast metal tops make great gifts for boys and girls ages 8 and up. Available at Amazon, Target, Walmart, and most major retailers summer 2024. So they said it. It is summer 2024. Target and Walmart, gonna be great, and then Amazon. Everyone has access to Amazon just about. Parents, scan the code. So either they're marketing this for specifically kids or they're marketing it for specifically parents. Imagine. Scan the code on the Beyblade X tops. That's another important thing, so it's going to be very similar to Burst. I was kind of hoping they would put it in the box, but at the same time, thievery is a problem here, I guess more than it is in Japan maybe. It's probably going to be marketed towards kids if they're calling parents out immediately. The codes are going to be on the tops. You're going to be able to battle in digital battles with other bladers worldwide, so it's going to have multiplayer at least. Moving on, this is anime information. Amateur blader Robin Kazami finds himself out of a team when he is ditched by his friends after a crushing defeat. Lucky for him, a chance encounter with former champ Jackson Cross leads these two unlikely teammates to join forces. Jackson intends to climb back to the top of the X under the alias Blader X and challenge his old teammate and current champ Chrome Ryugu. Chrome with a K Ryugu. When they find a third team member in mega popular influencer Multi-Nanairo. The newly formed Team Persona set their sights on going pro and claiming their spot at the top. It's time to show the world something extraordinary. Pretty basic. I think the only big things here to note are Common X is being changed to Blader X. X Cross is going to be Jackson Cross, which... What was wrong with Alex, huh? What was wrong with Alex? I hate you, Hasbro. I'm kidding. Anyways. And then Robin Kazami. I don't know if I said that. And then Chrome with a K Ryugu. I'm never calling him anything else besides Chrome with a K Ryugu ever again. They're not changing Multi's name. Robin instead of Bird. It's a very interesting name change. So in terms of the playing, how to score: survivor finish, earn 1 point by being the last top standing. Knockout finish, earn 2 points by knocking your opponent out of the ring into the corner knockout zones. Burst finish, earn 2 points by bursting the other player's tops. And extreme finish, earn 3 points by knocking your opponent into the extreme finish zone. The first player to get 4 points wins. Each Beyblade has a unique set of movement and may be launched in different ways using a variety of techniques. So basically the gameplay is not changing at all, which, perfect. That's really good. And that makes sense considering that Takara also mentioned the World Championships yesterday. So having everything be all the same gameplay makes a ton of sense. So next up, we've got a couple of trailers here on the Beyblade official channel. Oh yeah, it is exactly the same. They just replaced the text with "Let It Rip." Beyblade goes next level. Beyblade X. Okay, so no mention of gear sports. That's interesting. I guess maybe the gear sports part might not be in the marketing for Hasbro, which I don't know how to feel about that, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, so I can't play the audio, which is fine, but they have called it Xenon City. So that is gonna be the name of the place in the anime. We got the Japanese text in this one, but it's not at the end of the other one. That's very interesting. So it's going to be interesting to see what we get further down the road, but as it is right now, it looks all right. I like the fact that they did the ad from Takara Tomy where they show like a bunch of different ages engaging in Beyblade. Really smart decision. That's a fantastic look for Hasbro. Don't market this just to kids, please. It is for all ages. You will sell way more products that way, I promise you. Let's get into the actual products. So this is going to be the stadium set. I was wrong about Cobalt Drake. We got Drawn Dagger confirmed. We are also getting the really crappy launchers that came in the entry starter set, which was expected. The stadium is not one-to-one with Takara Tomy. It is pretty much the same design. It looks like it's a little bit smaller, but it is essentially mostly the same. I do kind of like the little bits that they have on the bottom here. Also, they did include the shroud, so good on them. If they didn't, that would be a lawsuit and a half. We also have this bay, which I don't know what the name was. It's like Mammoth something, but this is a completely new design that we have not seen from Takara. I don't know if this is one of the exclusive ones yet, but it looks all right. I don't know. I think this is the render, but it looks like they've kept the Beyblade X text on it. We've got a Mammoth Bay. That's actually kind of sick. I'm gonna be honest, a Mammoth Bay is sick. We got another look at the stadium. It says Takara Tomy on it as well. Note that. And we also got the Hasbro logo, so Takara Tomy is very heavily involved with this. Honestly, pretty good looking. We got the back of the box here. So this is Tusk Mammoth 360 Taper. So a very interesting combination here. This is a balance type. And then we have Drawn Dagger 460 Rush. Looks exactly the same. Okay, so if we take a look at the back of the box, Hasbro at the bottom, 80K EM. Licensing over in this corner. Takara Tomy is nowhere to be seen on the back of the box, which is interesting. So we're getting a purple taper and a red or maybe a pinkish, sort of like a red pink and clear 360. It looks like it should just be the same as Takara Tomy, so it's all right. And then here we've got the stadium pictures. Yeah, you can see it is like pinched. They basically kind of like took the X Stadium and then they squashed it in a little bit, and that's Hasbro Stadium. You can also very clearly see like the joints where the X line can be like taken off. In theory, you should be able to just pull these right out. It also looks like the center tornado ridge might be a little bigger. And this is the front of the box. The Takara Tomy logo is there, which is a good sign. 8 and up. Honestly, the box art's pretty good. You clearly see the X line, Drawn Dagger, and Tusk Mammoth look pretty decent. This is the Extreme Battle set. Pretty cool looking, pretty cool. All right, next up, we've got the starters. In terms of the quality, they pretty much look identical to brand new Takara X bays, which is what we expected. So the starters here, they look pretty similar to what we were expecting. They look identical to the TT products, which is, you know, what I had said in the video, which is a good thing. So granted, we haven't seen these like actually played. No one's had these in their hands, so I'm gonna hold off on saying that I was right on the quality. But just from first looks, they look identical. That doesn't mean they're going to perform the same. The launchers, once again, with the starters are entry starters. So basically all of these are just entry starters by TT metrics. Soar Phoenix, aka Phoenix Wing. Same parts, by the way. No change there. They really just took like the box for Takara Tomy and then just slapped the Hasbro logo on it, changed the arrangement of some things, and yeah, gave it a little like shelf tab. Phoenix is still coming with the string launcher, which honestly, that's a win. That is a huge win. We're getting the string launcher. That's hype. And then they also have a little window here for Phoenix Wing. I like that. Like being able to actually see the Beyblade in the package, I think is important. Hey, we got painted Phoenix Wing. That's a win. So Phoenix Wing, that's a huge win. And this is called the Deluxe String Launcher set. So we'll see how long the string launcher actually sells for. But it's nice to see that it is the TT string launcher, at least from looks. We got, yep, Soar Phoenix out of the box here and from the side angle. So I mean, the boxes look decent. I'm gonna be honest. Like, this is actually all right. I kind of like the dark style that they've got for it. I love seeing Takara Tomy on it, and yeah, I think it's presented very cleanly. We've got a little demo on the back here, so right rotation, we got all the stats and everything. Do they say that it's gear flat? That's actually, wait, they just say GF, they don't actually call it gear flat. I don't think they did that for the set either. Yeah, they didn't say that it was taper or anything. They just call it R and T, so that's interesting. Are we going to be actually seeing the like full naming conventions? Are we going to be seeing the names taper and gear flat and everything? I mean, like, I guess probably. I don't know if this is the final box or if they're going to update this at all or what. I don't know what they're thinking. I would like to. That'd be fun to know, but for now, I just have to stick to speculations and predictions, which is fine. We've got Sword Drawn, also known as Drawn Sword. So it's very interesting is that the box is a little bit different. I kind of like how they've got the blade like peeking out here. That's a little cheeky. It looks intriguing too. They got the little let it rip thing too. This is interesting. This is very interesting. That window is important. I do like that they brought the window back. We got the back of the box here. Once again, no information about what F stands for. For someone who's just getting into this and seeing this on the shelf, they're probably going to wonder, well, what's F? So I would hope that they put that on there, or at least in the box somewhere. Yeah, once again, T licensing, 80K, Hasbro, TT on the front. Box looks pretty good. I'm happy. I am happy. Helm Knight, aka Night Shield. Once again, no indication that this stands for needle, at least on the front. They also got a peeking out, so same box style. I do like that they've got the little peek out once again. So we're just taking a look at this point. Also, needle is not mentioned on the back. Scythe Incendio. Incendio. Very, I like it. I know some people don't, but I do. So, once again, T is not named. Arrow Wizard. Oh, they kept the icons the same. That's good. I like that. I like that unanimity. Is that what the word is? I don't know. I think what's really important, though, is that the box is very, very, very similar to Takara. The only differences here are the language, the logos, and the box, like, actual packaging. Other than that, it is identical. And that's great. I love that. But it's very nice to see that the Beyblade X Hasbro boxes are very, very, very similar to the Beyblade X Takara boxes. I think that's going to be a very important thing for this system. And I like that they're doing that. So honestly, I think that's really it for all of this stuff. Pretty excited. One more thing that we have to take a look at, and that is the actual winder launcher. So what are they calling this? Tournament grade winder launcher. Okay, for intense speed. No like information on the launcher grips, but string launcher and TT winder launcher are confirmed. That pretty much wraps everything up. Let's take a quick look back at our list and sort of talk about what we've seen, what we haven't seen, and what I've gotten right or wrong. No random boosters or decks. We can't say that yet for sure. We didn't see any boosters. It was all starter packs and the stadium set. Status on random boosters and deck sets, still unknown. Everything up to Unicorn Sting in Wave 1, considering that there are things that were, I think, confirmed for Wave 1 that we have not seen yet. We could see more stuff roll out. I don't know if this is all of Wave 1, so I'm going to hold off on everything up to Unicorn Sting. Cobalt Drake being in the stadium set was false. My apologies. The stadium in the stadium set is not one-to-one. The changes that they made are minor enough where it's not a big deal, at least in my opinion. Is the gameplay going to be different between the stadiums? Absolutely. But in terms of it being like the same stadium, basically, yeah, it's the same shape, same pockets, same X line, whatever. You can take the X line out. They've got the little connectors there. So it looks like it should be virtually the same. The separate stadiums will be a little smaller. We did not see anything about the separate stadiums. We only saw the set stadiums, so we're going to hold off on that one. The Hasbro exclusives will be a mix of original blades and existing recolors. Again, we didn't see anything in terms of the Star Wars or Marvel collabs. We didn't see anything along those lines. This was all like stuff that Takara has already done. The quality being equal or better than TT, I already wrote that off. I said we're going to wait until we actually get them in hands. That's one that we're not going to talk about. In terms of, is this a W or an L for Hasbro? In all honesty, this is a big fat W. This is a massive win. GG Hasbro, you guys actually kind of came through. Maybe it's not exactly like we would want it. It's not perfect. This is promising. This is very promising. So at the minimum, we're going to get a decent start to Hasbro Beyblade X, and I think that is the important part. Even if it falls off at some point, like it always does, at least they're starting strong. So I think that's the important thing to note. Be sure to leave your thoughts and ideas and comments in the comment section down below. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Don't be a stinker, and have a great day.